The goat is always in the bottom row. You gotta be kidding me. Depending on when the ostriches come out. Oh, the ostrich comes out of the last card. That's bad. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I'm very excited to show you FlipToons. This is a deck construction game, I would say. Not really deck building, but more like deck construction game by Thunderworks, who also released all the games in the role player universe, which some of you may know I really love. And they have come out with FlipToons, I think this year actually, and I've been trying to hunt down a physical copy. I still don't have one. I couldn't get my hands on one, but I don't want to wait showing this game to you because I really like the game, even solo. So this is why I will show that to you today on Board Game Arena. So you can also play it on Board Game Arena. You can play it solo, as you can see here, but you can also play this with up to 4 players. But I will show you the solo mode today. So before we get started, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's do this. So, as I said, I would have liked to show that to you with the physical game, but unfortunately, I just couldn't do that. But I hope I will be able to hunt down a copy quite soon. So, let's make all of that a little bit smaller so you can see that a little bit better, just like that. Okay, so, how does this game work? Actually, it's very simple. In a multiplayer game, you play the game until the first player has reached 30 points, as you can see here. You reach points always during a round. You never accumulate points. That will make more sense in just a moment. On the player's turn, everybody draws 6 cards. Since we're playing a solo game, it's just me. And this is my deck. I only have these 6 cards. As you can see here, there are no cards in my deck. There is no discard pile. And I draw these 6 cards, and then you count the points here at the bottom. So you see, the Dragonfly grants me 0 points, but +1 per unique adjacent card. That's 2 unique adjacent cards, like right and bottom. That's 2 points. 1 for the bee, 2 for the snail, and 0 for the caterpillars, right? So all together I have 5 points, as you can see here. 5 points in the top right, and also you can see the 5 points up here. That's 5 fame that I have. With the fame, I can do 2 actions during my turn, and I can choose different actions, but I can also choose the same action. There are two different actions I can take. The first one is to pay the fame amount here in the top and then buy that card for that fame amount, right? It would go into my deck. Or I can dismiss a card. Dismiss means I will get rid of the card forever. It will just leave my deck forever, which is very important because these cards are really bad. To dismiss a card costs 5 fame. To dismiss a caterpillar would cost 3 fame. So the caterpillars are easier to dismiss, but they're also really bad. You really want to get rid of them. So I would say, let's just see what we can do. You see, this is the market here. These 3 I cannot buy anyway. I would like the camel or maybe the lion, but I don't have that much fame. I could get the goat. This one gives me 1 point in general, as you can see in the bottom left. But also, if it's in the upper row when I draw the cards, it gives me +3 points. It's very luck driven, but it's okay. You can work with that if you're a little bit lucky. The sheep is similar. It gives you 1 point, but also 4 if it's in the middle column, which is even harder to get, but it's also 1 point more, right? 1 fame point. So at the moment, of course, it would make sense to dismiss a card, but I only have 5 cards in my deck. Then I will not get more points next round, so it doesn't really make sense. It makes sense to buy a card now. I will get the goat for now. So now you see it went into my deck, and now I have 2 fame left, but I can do nothing with 2 fame. So I will just end the market phase and confirm. So what now happens is a new card will be put here. They will all be ordered by fame, by the number in the top left. Then 2 new cards will be drawn, and then all the cards will be ordered again, regarding the number here in the top left. As you can see, 1, 2, 8, and the 2 11s. The game ends in a solo game whenever this deck of 24 cards runs out. And I haven't reached 30 points yet. That's the win condition in a solo game, to reach 30 points. And you reach that deck during 1 round. As you can see, now I have 7 fame points this round. And with the 7 fame points, I can now do things. But if I reach 30 points, I would win the game. Okay, so that's already all you need to know for the game. So now I drew 6 cards again. There is 1 in my deck still because I have 7 cards, right? So I need to get rid of cards to be able to draw the good cards. The goat came out at the bottom, which is bad. Only 1 point. So altogether I have 7 fame. I could have had 9, but that's the way it is. The ostrich is pretty cool. With the ostrich, you can stack the next revealed card on this card. That means 2 cards share a spot, so you can have more cards in your tableau. That is a very good card to have. The camel is also very good. Because the camel gives you 2 points, but also 2 points if no other player or the market has more camels than you, right? So if I have this card, unless there are 2 or more camel cards in the market at some point, this always gives me 4 points, which is good. But I will get the ostrich now. So this goes into my deck. I still have 4 fame left. With that, I have enough to dismiss a caterpillar, which I will do. So that one goes to the dismissed pile, right? So now I confirm my turn. We refill a card here on the left. We order them. Then we remove the rightmost and leftmost card. We draw 2 new ones. We put them in order, and I draw 6 cards in the new round. I know it's like very fast here in this implementation, right? I can't show it to you like slower since I don't have the physical version here, but that's like how it works. So the bee would now be stacked on the ostrich, as you can see down here, right? So we actually were able to put all 7 cards in the tableau. All right, so we now have 10 fame. That's 1/3 there, but we still need more stuff. So I'm now thinking having a camel would be really good, but the ostrich would also be good. The ostrich is now removed at the end of the round because of one of the left or rightmost cards if I don't take it. So I might want to take the ostrich and then get one of the camels later, because 1 camel will still be there next round, right? It will not be removed. So I think I would take the ostrich, and then I still have 7 fame left, but only 1 action, right? I only have 2 actions per turn. So I will remove a card that costs me 5 to remove. Let me remove the bee for now, because the caterpillar is cheaper to remove. So let me remove the bee for now. All right, that was my turn. So now we do all of the market refresh again. BGA does that itself. And then we draw 6 new cards. Well, I will actually draw 7 because I have 2 ostriches, unless I draw the ostrich as the last card. That would be kind of bad. Okay, there's the first ostrich. Caterpillar will be stacked. Dragonfly, ostrich, the snail will be stacked. And then we have the goat, which is again not in the bottom row. So you see, now I'm able to stack up to 8 cards, right? Because of the 2 ostriches. So let's see, we have 7 fame. That is not a lot. So I will just get a camel. That's it. Now I have 0 fame, so I can't like do a second action, right? So we just end the market phase. Okay. So there are only 15 cards left in the deck now. So yeah, we will kind of have to see how we do that. Okay, cow. Let's see. The cow I don't have very often in my game, actually. Copy the fame of 1 adjacent card. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. The bear gives you +1 per face-up card in your grid. Now that I'm stacking cards, right? That could actually be quite good. So the goat is always in the bottom row. You got to be kidding me. But I'm stacking stuff here, right? The camel actually gives me 4 points because the market doesn't have more camels. I have 12 fame points altogether. So I can actually like work with that. Yeah, 12 points. So I could get another camel, which is always good. The bear is also very good. The bear gives me a lot of points, right? The bear would give me, in that setup, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. Ooh, that one's strong. Yeah, let me get the bear. But next round, I will have to remove a few cards. What I could also do... Well, actually, now the bear is pretty cheap. Because at the end of the round, the cow and the goat will be removed. And then the bear will most likely be the rightmost card because it has such a high number, right? So it will cost 15 fame next round. So let me get it this round. So now I only have 2 fame left. With that, I can't do anything. So let's end this round. All right. So the game is soon to be over, right? We are halfway through the deck. Like the more cards you buy from the market, the faster the game goes, right? But if you don't buy cards from the market, you can't improve your deck. So this is why I don't call it a deck builder, because you never like build up your deck. You just construct a deck, right? You remove cards and you put new cards there. Now look at this. I can also like stack several ostriches here, right? That's really hilarious. Okay, how many points do we have? We have 11 fame points. That is not amazing, but I can work with that. What I will do is I will get another camel and I will remove a caterpillar like this. Okay. That's not too bad. I need to remove a few cards. Oh, another camel. Okay. Yeah, the camels, I mean, just 4 points, right? But 4 points is not bad. If you have like 2 or 3 camels, I mean, that's quite a few points. All right, I do have 9 cards in my deck. I can stack up to 8. So there's always one that I don't draw, depending on when the ostriches come out. Oh, the ostrich comes out of the last card. That's bad. But the bear gives me a lot of points. Yeah, 18 points. Okay, that's good. I need to remove cards. The rabbit is also cool. The rabbit lets me stack like rabbits on top of each other, right? Whenever I draw any rabbit, I will stack it on top of any rabbit that I drew. So they all share one space. So a rabbit is actually not bad to have in case more rabbits come out. Not many cards left here. So I will definitely remove cards. This one here, the alligator, after the market phase, dismiss one card adjacent to the right of this card. So I like remove cards from my deck, right? But I don't know which one. That's like very luck driven. The horse just gives me 4 points. But I can also remove cards from the market after I purchase it. So what do? I think I want another camel. I think I will get a camel and I will remove a caterpillar. All right, I still have too many cards, but let's see. This might actually not check out, but let's see. The bull, but the bull will be removed now, so it doesn't matter. Okay, the tiger is, I think, a pretty good one as well. Yeah, the one gets this one is like 3 points, 3 fame, plus 1 per card in your dismissed cards. So far, I have 4 dismissed cards. So the tiger would be 7 points. All right, we're stacking. That's good. And we get out like some of the best cards. Not the best cards, but some of them. So we have 27 points. We're almost there. You know what? I actually think, because that's a camel, if I get rid of 2 cards and then buy a good card next round, I could make it. So let me remove the snail. And then maybe get the horse, I guess. But the horse is not amazing. No, I will not do that. I will also remove the dragonfly. And then next round, you will actually get better cards. So now I only have like the cards that I purchased in my deck. And the goat is also not very good if it's not in the upper row. It now is, but it will not always be. All right, the sheep gives you like +4 if in the middle column. We had that already. The rooster gives you per card, like 1 point per card rank 13 or lower, which is also not bad. I have a lot of low cards, except the bear, I think, right? Yeah. So that one would also give me quite a few points. I think I might have to get the rooster. So I have 26 points. So let me get the rooster. And I think that's fine. I will just get the rooster because I will not remove anything else, I think. Yeah, let me get the rooster and that's it. Let me do nothing else. I will just take 1 action. That's also one thing you can do. Just take 1 action and that's it. All right, so let's see. Let's see what happens here. The butterfly is pretty cool. I don't need it anymore now, but the butterflies, when you buy it, you can like dismiss a caterpillar for free. You see how thematic that is? I think it's really cool. The goat is in the upper column. I need the ostriches, both. But at least, yeah, that could still be enough. Let's check it. 31 points. That means I won the game. You see? Because I was able to reach 31 points. But that was the last round I could do it because you see here, the deck, it's just 1 card left, right? 2 would be removed and I couldn't draw like 2 cards anymore at the end of the round. So this was the last round I could have won, and I did. I actually did win the game, as you can see here, right? Really, really cool. I got 31 points, but it was really close. And that's like how this game works, solo, and also it's like always close. Like whenever I lose the game, I just lose it by like 1, 2, or 3 points. Whenever I win the game within the last 2 rounds. So it's like the balancing works like really well solo. And I've also played it multiplayer and it's so much fun. It's a really fun game. I definitely need to see if I can get a physical copy somehow. Thunderworks Games, if you see this, let me know how I can get a copy. Because it's like a really, really good game. Also, I would like to know if this is will be released in German as well. Because I might want to get it in German as well. But yeah, that is how you play FlipToons. I had to show it to you on Board Game Arena because I just can't get a hold of the physical copy. But I think it's a really, really cool game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough and thank you so much for staying to the very end. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support. Especially I want to give a shout out to my generous patrons. The big thanks goes out to Thecos for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. You can all support me and my channel by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, support me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me in my very, very cool community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video or my Discord server. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and cheers.